Hey guys, Smart Ninja 000 here. Today we have an invisible block, or well, not invisible, as you can obviously see it. It's you got the outline. We can jump on it. We can stand on it. We cannot walk through it. You can make it so you can walk through it, but it's glowing. It doesn't use Optifine. Doesn't use any mods. Now there is something to note. You do have to have it in specific locations, which is a bit of a shame. But this is probably the best you want to get. And if you saw when I pressed F3 for a second, it's actually a barrier block. Now we are in my mapping world. If you don't know what this is, feel free to check out the video. Just click the eye and you can see one of the mapping videos. But this allows you to essentially make a block, and look, it does line up perfectly with all the other blocks. You can build right around it. You can build on top of it. You can place next to it. You can even cover up the light source. So it is exactly like a block. Which is super cool. Now the way this actually works, I'm in my 1.12. You can use it for 1.8 or the newest snapshots, which I will show off. Basically, we are summoning a falling block. 1.49. The reason it's slightly higher is because if it's just a little bit too small, you can see right through the crack. We don't want you to see through that crack, though. No, we don't. So we summon it just slightly below. It still lines up perfectly. Which one's real? Which is great. We give it no time, because time will actually make it so it can fall. Without it, time, it resets the block. So here, let me show you that. So the way time would work is if I summon a falling block, tilde, and we want time 0, comma, block, Minecraft, stone, boom, you'll see. Now if I put this in, I do time 1, you'll see what actually happens. Time 1 basically, yeah, time 1 does this. So it's actually resetting it. Now there's no item drop, like when you break a block, that's disabled, so tile drops, so that's why it's not working. I can show that off better in a different world. But yeah, that's basically the way it works. We give it a gold block and NoGravity. If we remove this NoGravity, you'll see it just starts. That's not a real block. NoGravity just basically makes it stationary. Before we had NoGravity, you would use a slight motion, but now that we have NoGravity, I did a video on this a little while ago, which showed you how to make blocks you can like half slabs for any variant, but now I'm showing you how to do it, but make a block glowing. You can also do this with the half slab method. Okay, here we are, and actually you can see exactly where we are. This is actually from my snapshot video, which you can go check out. Yes, I did time that perfectly. Put myself right in front of that furnace, which I used for the thumbnail. You can check that out by clicking the little eye or just visiting my channel. I do snapshot videos every single time one of them comes out, and I try to be first. Just to be honest, that's because I get the most views if I'm first. Now I'm going to show you how to set this up. First thing you do is you do /summon falling. We're going to do this in here, so we have to have autocomplete. Falling block coordinates. I think we can do 1 point. It doesn't really matter how high it is. And then you want to do like your tags to it. Now I summoned a falling block, NoGravity and no time, just so you can see that they did change this for it. And the way you can check this is just a data get command. So yeah. Now I have to resummon it, so I'm just summoning a falling block. And this is the easiest way to find entity. I don't know why there's a comma showing up right now, right there. Yeah, that's glitched. Yeah, this is the command. Find it, and you can see all we're caring about is the BlockState, and it says name Minecraft Sand. So we can add that easy by doing /summon falling block tilde 1.49 NoGravity 1 time 0, and of course we do BlockState parentheses, so we close it off, name quote Minecraft why don't we make a glowing emerald block? Now, you might say, it didn't do anything. That's because you have put in a command block and turn that on. Now we place our blocks around it to make a nice floor. This is a great method for builders if you're curious. Why don't we make it, we don't want to use that because we want it to be obvious that there's no secret lighting anywhere. Now, you want to place, oh, we're going to have to go like this, aren't we? You're going to want to turn it off, you're going to want to place your glowstone here. You can try this. Although it is glitchy, so you don't want to actually do that. You want to place it down one, give FP barrier, place it on top, and on, and there you go. You can place on it, you can walk on it, as long as the barrier is in there, which I accidentally just broke, it will work perfectly. And it's a super nice method. Like, this is probably the nicest method you're going to get for making glowing blocks without using any mods. There's lots of different ways to do this. If you're going vanilla, this is going to be your best bet. Some downsides are you can't just have a floating glowing block. You have to have sort of a little. You can have a back to it. Like if it's in a hallway, you can make it, but there needs to be like it can't be just a wall like this, I guess. Like it can't be this. It would have to be this thick, like this, so you can hide it. If you're having it seeing like get on the other side, which is a bit of a shame. But I mean, of course you can do this, and it doesn't have to be just like this. You can do it like this too. That's not. Let's do it like this. I mean, you can do it like this too. It's any way you want it. I mean, as long as there's glowstone. You can even, if you want to do something sneaky, you can adjust the lighting by moving the glowstone farther back. My only suggestion is don't use something that has particles. If you use a light source that has particles, it's going to be bad. Here's what I mean by that. If I just sometimes the particles, yep, did you see it? I broke the barrier, but the particle can sometimes show. There was a little bit. I need that torch actually. It can show sometimes, so just be careful when using it. I mean, feel free to use this method. Feel free to adjust this method if you do, though. Yeah. Well, there's nothing else to say. I mean, that's pretty much it. This is the best method you're going to get for lighting. Just don't use torches. Don't use things that give out particles. My suggestion: use glowstone. Use jack-o'-lanterns. Something solid. If you're wondering why lighting keeps glitching, that's just bad lighting. If I relog, you'll see it's going to go away. But I don't need to do that. You can see it's a really great method for fake lighting now. Both the commands will have one for emerald block. If it says emerald block in it, then that is for 1.13. Use that one if you're in the 1.13. And one for 1.12, that will also be in the description. If it's not there, just feel free to leave a comment, and I'll make sure I put it in, and I'll like heart your thing, just so you know I got it. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, because that's what you should do, because I do a lot more command block stuff. So, yep. Anyways, thanks for watching. You can click the videos on the screen right now to get to a different one, which I think you might like. And I'll see you in another episode. Okay, bye.